Greetings from the Beehive State, home of the strange and bizarre, not to mention the Skinwalker Ranch. Today, we're talking conspiracy theories. In fact, the top 8 conspiracy theories believed here in the United States. First, a little bit of housekeeping. Got the bent Missouri Meerschaum country gentleman with some Maltese Falcon. Now, I came across a very interesting article, and I thought it would be an appropriate topic to share since YouTube is cracking down on free speech and conspiracy theories. Why not get involved? So I want to review the survey that was done in January of 2019 with 1,200 people, done by YouGov for Statistica. And I'll try to link the full survey below so you know I'm not making this stuff up. But let's dive into some conspiracies, and let's see where you stand. Number 8. The moon landing was faked. Now, I want to emphasize again, this was taken January of 2019. Well over 50 years since the moon landing, and yet 11% believe the moon landing was faked. Fascinating. Now, I think there's been a little bit of nostalgia pumped into this one with a documentary on Stanley Kubrick called Room 237, where they detail all the subliminal messages within The Shining. Supposedly that Stanley Kubrick was mocking the people who made the moon landing production, citing that he could have done it better. I don't know about that one. But those shadows off the rocks, mysterious. Number 7. The government is using chemicals to control the population. Now it says in parentheses, chemtrails. 19% of American surveys believe this one. What is coming out of those jets up there anyway? Some exhaust lines, they disappear right as the plane goes by. Others last for hours. What is it? Is it vaccines that they're shooting up there? Or is it like Snowpiercer where they're blocking the UV rays from coming down on us, which may backfire? I don't know about that one. Number 6. The Illuminati secretly control the world. Now, just the name Illuminati, spooky, something out of a Dan Brown novel. Angels and demons, the Da Vinci Code. But there is weird coincidences with certain family lines, bloodlines that go into certain American presidents and senators, but I don't really believe this one. Maybe the Mexico cartels, that a small handful of individuals control the flow of everything. 19% is pretty up there. This one is going to upset some folks. Climate change is a hoax. Now, this one's tough because I believe in taking care of the environment. I strongly urge everybody to recycle and do your part to cut down on the emissions and just the overall impact on the world. But where are those millions of dollars going to? All the nonprofits, all the for-profits. Why is it that Al Gore has millions in mansions? Leonardo DiCaprio, personal flights everywhere instead of flying, regular class with us. Something is afoot. I don't know about this one. Different data from different folks could suggest different things. Certainly, if you were going to write a scientific study, you'd want it to show that there's global warming more than there isn't global warming, especially if you want to get published. 22% of Americans believe this is a hoax. Number 4. Oh, I'm not touching this one. But while we're here, 23% of Americans believe 9/11 was an inside job. Now, I'm not going to comment on this one because lots of lives were lost. We've been at war for over nearly 2 decades with no end in sight, all because of this one tragic day. But what isn't as conspiracy is that the New York health officials let everybody back into the city way, way too early, and there's thousands, if not tens of thousands, affected by the debris and the particles that were in the air. And I want to give my best, my prayers out to those folks who were impacted by this. All right, now we're getting into the top 3 conspiracies. Ooh, this is where it's going to get real. 27% of Americans believe the government is hiding aliens in Area 51. Area 51, man. Going back to Roswell, that's where they took the craft. I have no idea about this one. Better have to check in with George Soupolopoulos from Ancient Aliens to see what he has to say about Area 51. Number 2. 29% of Americans, nearly 1 in 3, believe there is a deep state working against U.S. President Donald Trump and his supporters. Now, I don't do politics on this channel. Sure, there's opinions here or there, may show which way I sway, but I think Chuck Schumer answers this question for us.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
He said it. He said it. He said it. Number 1. Here we go. With 47% believing that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't act alone in assassinating JFK. Oliver Stone with Kevin Costner, he said it best.
This is the key shot. The president going back and to his left.
Now, I'm sure there's plenty of Marines out there saying that, yeah, he could have got off those shots, but the grassy knoll, man. The grassy knoll. Now, while I look over this list, I hope we had some fun tonight. But always be looking over your back, because you never know. Could be a gray, could be the wiretapping going on. Conspiracy or truth? We may never know. But what I do know is this Maltese Falcon is outstanding. So on that note, I want to wish all of you good night. May God bless. Happy piping. No, man, no, I'm innocent. Don't.